this. So another way of looking at this whole principle of interbeing, this whole idea that when we access a different context with respect to what we're having, we open up dimensions of possibilities, is looking at interbeing in the context of the field of infinite possibilities. In other words, right now when you consider all the people who are in an authentic relationship to your church, and let's just say, as I've used in my example, there are 200 people, and all of those people have different means. They live in different relationships to the energy of money, but yet everyone in the spectrum, everyone in our community, each of those 200 individuals can do what they can do in their relationship to the need that the ministry has. And so this brings everybody into an equal participation in the principle of ownership. And so the crux of the effort is to bring the value of ownership online in a systematic way that is less about owning something external to oneself, more about owning one's journey, owning one's shadow, owning one's relationship to this that is bringing forth a greater good in one's life. And so when we link ownership with our purpose and with the intent to create a world that works for everyone, when we link ownership, the value of ownership, to our sense of maturity, our sense of our capacity to partner and to create something that the world needs, it ups the game. It brings us into a heightened sense of what our capacity and purpose is that enables us to transcend some of the limitations of of what's going on in our world today. And one of those limitations is the sense of not enough, obviously. And so as we look at the ministry, I can see at Unity Spiritual Center that if all 200 people were doing what they can do in the presence of what the need is, we would absolutely be able to, right now in this moment, 100% underwrite our expenses, just simply by this one principle. Now, the fact of the matter is that not everybody is doing what they can do. They're doing what they're doing. And based upon where they are and their own way of being with what's happening in their world, in their economy. And so we need to be able to provide a means by which people can transcend their own limitations. And while they may be reluctant to participate in a tithing program, but when they shift into the awareness that what is being asked is people do what they can do, not only do they feel better about that effort and their intent, but they feel that they're participating just the same way as somebody else who has greater means is participating.